sometimes, you've got to sit back, you've got to relax and just soak in what's going on around you. It's not working very well. Um, I'm 65 years old. Should have washed my mouth before I came online. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the way I see it, it's not anyway. The way I see it is you can keep flogging a dead horse for so long. And sometimes you've got to sit back and say, hey, enough is enough. Because let's face it, it's true. You can keep trying and trying and trying. And you can have a goal, you can have passions and things like that. And that's all very well. But there comes a time when things don't come together that you've got to realise it's time to stop and it's time to sit back and to look at where you're really going, whether you're really achieving your goal, and if you're not, why. There's a lot of different reasons. Maybe that's not what's meant for you. Maybe you're meant to be doing something else. There are a lot of options out there. The thing is not to actually give up trying. I mean, give up trying to achieve what you're trying to achieve if it's not getting you anywhere. And you've got to know when to quit. Some of us, well, we don't know when to quit. And we just keep going at it and at it and at it for years and years and years. Look, I'm 65 years old and I've been through the mill millions of times. And there's a lot of people out there much the same. But you know what? You've got to make peace with yourself. You've got to sit back. You've got to learn to be content with where you're at. Even if you're going through hell at the moment, even if you've got a drug problem or you've got a drinking problem and you're feeling sorry for yourself, you're very depressed, you've got bad anxiety, you've got mental health issues, you're neurodiverse, a whole host of things can be wrong in your life. But that doesn't mean that you necessarily need to give up. It doesn't mean you have to give up trying, but find a focus, find a goal in life. Think about your past when you were younger, before all this anxiety and all this depression came, and before everything went so wrong. Think about those times before, the good times. What made you happy? Think about it. Write down a list. There must be 10 things that made you happy, things you enjoyed doing. Write a list of those down and think about it. And think, hey, what would it hurt? Would it hurt if I actually gave it another go and go back and give them those things a try? This is where it takes me. There's so many things out there. I mean, there are many times you feel like throwing in the towel. I've been through it time and time again, but still, I'm here. You're here. Sorry about this. It seems a bit weird, but sort of got jam, but it's actually just wrinkles. We all get wrinkles. None of us are perfect. We all screw it up time and time again, and then we wonder why we even bother trying. So what do? You get so frustrated and you have another can of beer or whatever it is, or another bong or whatever. And you feel relaxed for a little while and you chill out. But then you've blown all that money. You've blown that opportunity to spend time working things out and getting your head together and putting together a plan that's going to work. And sometimes those plans don't work because you've got people, the wrong set of people, the toxic people that are out there who are always trying to trample your dreams down and trample your hopes. Don't let that happen. It's up to you to stop that. It's not up to me. It's not up to Joe Blow, the councillor down the road, or whoever. It's up to you. It's up to me. We've got to make these concrete decisions and how we go and what we do. It's there. Our life is what we make it. It really is. And sometimes we don't achieve the goals we want to achieve. And that's when you've got to learn to be content, learn to stop, let go of it, and find something else. Move on. Always move on. If something's not working out, then sometimes you do have to quit. You do have to stop, and you have to move on to something else. If you do that, you're going to gain a lot of knowledge. You're going to gain extra skills because you've already got a skill set from what you tried before. So now you're developing another set of skill sets. But my friends, it comes back to you. It comes back to what you want really in life and how you want your life to proceed. I'm not sitting here sprouting off saying my life is perfect. It's far from it. I'm preaching, I guess, from a broken heart myself. Disappointment, disillusionment with people who always stab you in the back and pretend to be your friend, and the next minute, no, your wallet's gone, or something like that. Or people will lie to you. They will try to impress you. They will try to do everything and deceive you and everything. And you know that. You've been stung so many times before. You've got to know that in your heart of hearts. People are fickle. We are all fickle. We all fail. None of us are perfect. I'm not. You're not. So what do you do about it? Rather than getting bitter and twisted about it, you should do something positive. Say, hey, yeah, look, maybe I'm not such a bad person, and focus on those good things. You've heard all this before. This has been going around for generations, this sort of talk. Positive thinking, reinforcement, and all this sort of stuff. And it's a lot of it is true. A lot of it comes back to you and me, to what we want and to where we want to go. I feel like today I have felt like quitting. I felt so down, so disappointed, angry at myself. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. What matters for me right now is to sit back, to be content with where things are, and then I can move on to the next goal, to the next vision, whatever you want to call it. But look, friends, take it easy, chill out, and don't give up completely. Just learn to move on. And God bless you all.